This villanelle was written as an assignment at our Poets Northwest meeting, and it was written while the morning sun was filtering through a whole wall of windows at Barnes & Noble as we wrote. It's dedicated to the poets of Poets Northwest, and it's entitled A Common Light. As if upon a common trek below, where any traveler's story could be kept, illumination of a soft light glows upon an eager birth of words too low to hear, while poets into stanzas step. As if upon a common trek below, writers tumble phrases, verses flow into a gathered sound of readiness. Illumination of a soft light glows upon the tottering footsteps of each poem, until with steady stride all lines connect. As if upon a common trek below, writers share full pages of their souls. Listen with an aura of respect. Illumination of a soft light glows as curtain of the day is gently closed. Evening even calls the poet's breath. As if upon a common trek below, illumination of a soft light glows. This next poem was also written as the Poets Northwest assignment when a local artist brought a painting of a very stark thorn tree with a bird on one of its branches. This is entitled The Songster. Tree lets go, relinquishing its hold upon the amber leaves. Like weightless words, all come undone to fall in unforgiving streams. But yesterday, when sun shed light through feather cloud, a songbird sang upon a trembling bough. Just yesterday, when sun shed light through cloud like rain, a songbird flew and here to window came. God must have called the songster to this barren tree, to sing a song, to sing a blessed song into this heart of me. Another ekphrastic poem that I wrote that was inspired by art was inspired by a Thomas Kincaid print. And it is also the title poem of one of my chapbooks, Where Dreamers Dwell. A trail leads to a garden in the country, where craftsmen settle stone beside gray stone, until a path makes voyage like a river around a ridge of rose bloom leading home. A border tree alive with springtime flower leans in as if to touch each traveler there, with breath of benediction in the stillness, as breeze makes whisper of an evening prayer. Soft petals grace the stone with fragrant memory, as sunlight paints new highlight on each bough. A song of day fades slowly with the twilight that weaves a course of color through the cloud. I stand to touch eternity this hour, where sun and earth are one and glories tell. I stand as if on heaven's edge of Eden, to walk and talk with God, where dreamers dwell. This next poem is also in the chapbook Where Dreamers Dwell, and it's entitled His Reflection. If I could climb where winding roadway gathers the aspen and the waterfall in spring, that sings a rushing aria of sunrise in color draped with mist of wakening, then I could climb with courage in the conflict, against a tide of what the world can do, and understand as if in pure perspective that light of God's reflection filters through. All around creation whispers sonnets of love from one who steadily revives, the hope of promise singing in a season beyond the suffered losses of our lives. This next poem was published in the 2006 PST Book of the Year. It won the Eloise Roach Francis Massey Lyric Prize, and it is entitled, I Hear the Sun Rise. I hear the sun rise when all else is still, and color spills over the sky, with highlight of laughter while daylily trills her song before new morning eyes. In brightness of silence, God wakens a sound that only his stillness can hold, while music is played on the rim of a cloud in colors of crimson and gold. I join in a chorus to sing with the earth the quiet, the calm of the day, that calls me to listen with vision, the birth of all the Creator would say. When evening begins to exchange with the dawn the dusk that slips slowly to night, I hear in the shadows a whisper of song, while stars strum their chorus of light. This last poem I would like to share with you is my favorite. It was also published in the PST Book of the Year in 1997. It won the Mary Elizabeth Martin Memorial Award, and it's entitled Dried Flowers. My mother gathered wildflowers from the fields next to our farm and laced them into bundles with long strands of homespun yarn, then hung them in the barn to dry with herbs of every kind, where sweet aromas mingled with fresh fragrances of thyme. She sang a song while gathering remembrances of May, a song I hear while passing fields where periwinkles play, where scent of honeysuckle vine awakens melody that speaks more to my heart today than when she sang to me. My child, who in your freedom skips to mimic butterfly, go gather wishes in the winds as time is fleeting by, while fields are dancing with their bloom of heaven's fragile art. Hold vision of the joy they bring, like promise to your heart. When flowers dried and found their place in delicate display, while winter cold left frost on path and farmhouse window pane, my mother smiled and with her hand made fashion like the wing, and I could hear in winter night the fields of summer sing. Thank you.